Here we are. Welcome back, guys. And look where I am. Continuation of our church exploration. What do you reckon? Isn't that a nice church? They must have spent a pretty penny on this. Very, very nice. If any of you guys out there are architects, interior designers, building designers, builders, this is what you like to see. I'm sure this is what you want to see. Grand designs. And if you like to go to church, here's a church that looks nice. If you're about looks, this is what it looks like. This one's a Baptist church. I've been here before. It's not a surprise, but I thought I'd take you on a journey, guys. Isn't that nice? Look at that. The design, look at the glass up there. It's actually a real glass, blue glass right there. Blue glass. And then they've got blue glass in between as well. Windows. Tinted. They got really nice grounds. This building, I think it was built about 2012, if I remember correctly. I had a look online. Look at this. It's just a nice, peaceful entrance. I like courtyards like this. Courtyards are always interesting. That's the ugly part. You don't see because they got these plants here, so you don't really get to see it. They got their Christmas tree out. Yeah, so they got this little courtyard here, which is interesting. Look at this. Look at this. They can't be difficult to make, can they? Can't be that difficult. Look at this big door. Huge door. Why is that wet? Moisture spilling out the... Okay, anyway. Isn't that nice? Look at that. It's so empty here. Big void up the stairway. Well, let's come up here now. Have a good look at the front entrance. Nice gardens. Always nice to see gardens. Look at that. Nice gardens. This is the entrance here. This is the entrance. The only problem is they got stairs. Stairs are always an annoying thing to have in front of such a big building. But they do have a ramp as well. They got a ramp. Oh, there you go. That's how you That's how you fasten them down. Little screws. Okay. I used to think they were glued on, but no. There's a stair. Look at that. Nice kitchen. Look at that. Does not look grand when you stand out here in the front courtyard overlooking the car park. You can sit back here like so. And just sit in the shade. I'm sure this section here is very well shaded because you've got this really tall, what do you call this? Like a veranda. This is a veranda section. Like a front entrance. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Now, this is an old church, definitely, I know, but they did do an extension as well. Most of these old churches, that's what happens. They don't knock down the original. They should just extend it. They fix them and extend them. This is a very common theme I've noticed with all the big churches. They don't just build brand new ones from scratch. Nice drains, big drain. They got a car park at the back as well. But look at the houses that they're surrounded with. Usually, well, churches are founded by the community, because whatever they give is what built the church. The community is what builds churches. It's what funds the church. So that's why this church, I think, is so spectacularly nice. It's got a very rich, wealthy community that probably gives big bucks to actually build this, because this is a very, very expensive design, and the grounds and all the gardens, and yeah, look at that. Look at the roof. Now I'll tell you something I found out last time I was here. I'll stand back. They've even got a playground here, so kids don't get bored. I'll tell you something about this building. I'll stand way, way back here. Common theme I've noticed with all the church buildings that I've seen so far that are big. This here is the original section. That's the old section. This was built in the 80s, and it stood until I think 2012 when they decided to extend the building. And this is the new building right here, the extension. They didn't run it, they extended that way. I don't know if they bought extra property. They may have bought extra land that was over there and knocked some houses down, and perhaps even this side, I'm not sure. But definitely from the history, church history, is that this is the original front of the church. Maybe even here was the front. I'm not sure whether the back or the front. But anyway, this was original. And then if you see right here where it drops, that is where it drops there. That is where the old building ends. And the new one starts that way, and that way, and that way. And that's why you see that big tall section. That is the new section. 2012 roughly is when they did that extension. So, and the car park over there. And the thing is, I remember this church. I remember driving down the street here many years ago, and I used to see this church, and then I didn't even pay much attention to it. It wasn't a church that stood out. It didn't stand out. It was very ordinary. Now look at that. But it's no longer ordinary. And these houses they've been built in the last 10 years roughly as well. So roughly around the same time when these houses were being built, this church got renovated majorly. And you can see this is the old section, but they got the playground here. Isn't that nice? Peaceful, quiet, nice fence, very strong looking fence here. Now they got the tree. This is a very old, this tree's been around for a long time. I remember they had more than one of these trees. There used to be a few of them, but they cut some of them down. I remember these gutters were just filled with leaves. So I don't know where the other trees were. They may have been here, and maybe one there. They were really close years ago. But they cut them down, which is good. Good to see that they did that. Look at this. This is really, really something. It's really steep down there. Oh, let's take a look down the other side. I'll take it down. Look at that cross. The design of that cross is what makes this building really pop. It's really nice. Look at this. It's all glass. And in this side, it's hard to see, but they got seats in there, chairs. Let's walk down this way. The ugly side of the building. And there's the interior. Can't see much because, yeah, it's just not. It's too dark inside. Oh, here we go. Maybe this side we could see better what is inside. This is where we started, just from a different perspective. It's reflections you can see, but it's a double story inside. Interesting. Real interesting. Yeah. But what I could do, what I didn't do, was I didn't actually show you the sanctuary. That's silly of me. I have to go all the way back around and actually show you that part of the building, because how can you skip that? I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna show you right now because my battery's on like 5%. Okay, we're back here at the side again. And here we are. At least you get to see a little bit. Interesting. Anyway, so guys, there you go. Let's get out of here before the church members see me loitering around filming. Nice crack. Nice crack there. I think they've fixed that pretty good though. There must be water getting in underneath. What is this? Concrete? Yeah, it's concrete. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let you go now. Join me on the next video. Over and out.